Am I live? Let's see. Oh, please. Okay. I'm like 10 minutes late. I'll explain my reason for that in a second. Okay, late X, be quiet. I'm only like 10 minutes late. Who cares? Okay, so, Spookfest ends in, let me see. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, let me recheck the time. It's 11:42 a.m. where I am. Wait, what? Spookfest just got extended? What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Spookfest was scheduled to end today, bro. Spookfest was scheduled to end on November 1st at 12 p.m. EST. What? What just happened? What is happening to my stream, bro? I can't see the live chat. What is happening? Okay, now I can. Wait. Wait a minute. Can you guys even hear me? Can you guys even hear me? Can you guys? Okay. For some reason, Spookfest got extended. It was supposed to end today. It was supposed to end in like 15 minutes. Apparently not. But that's basically the whole reason I went live. But I'm sure you guys are wondering why it took me 10 minutes to actually start the stream. Well, it's because of this. Billy leaked a bunch, so you get another 48 hours. Pretty much. Billy leaked a bunch of content for TAU in the Wobob Discord server that I'm going to show you guys now. I boost I boosted the I boosted the Wobob Discord server and got access to a booster only chat. I saw some major leaks. Now I'm not going to show I only took these leaks from the public chat. So I'm not I'm not leaking anything that like any confidential stuff. But let me tell you guys, y'all are not going to be prepared. This these updates, is that a man? These updates, these upcoming updates are game changing. Yeah, game changing. Okay. I have fifth I have 15 slides of leaks in just the public chat, so I'm going to be going through all of these, and I'm gonna make a video on this too. So don't wo- don't worry, you guys will get to see these early. Let me get to a good spot. Also, don't ask why I turned on Vaporwave. That's not important. First leak we have here. First leak we have here is the newly developed uh fire system. Wrap up on Quote from Billy: Wrap up on today's session for a future update in the revival era. Look forward to this. Get ready for fire to be a genuine hazard. Fire now spreads, and it serves as a deadly proximity challenge. End up in a burning building, and this time you'll really want to get away from the fire while you can. Oh yeah, and I'll be coming back to this later. I'll be coming back to this later. So now, fire any part can catch fire, and the fires are much bigger now. Now you definitely need fireproof. I'll get to that. I'll get to that later. Don't you worry. I have some I have some important news about the game passes too. Yeah, stay away from fire. Oh yeah, and any part any part that's slightly flammable, any part that's slightly flammable is going to catch fire. But it's it's not it's not like the natural disaster it's not like the natural disaster survival function where just all the parts on the map catch fire and everybody dies. But how this is going to work is the more the the more the fire spreads, the more the fire spreads, the more likely it is to go out. So this was Thursday, 2 weeks ago. Next one, 2 Fridays ago. Not launching with the next quality of life update. Have to wait until I migrate data to the new system. So this is not coming for a while, but new options menu, work in progress. And let me actually expand this image a little bit so you can get a clear view. Clear view. Clear view. Can I please move this? Can I please move this image? Can I please move this image? Can I please move this image, kind sir? Okay, whatever. New options menu, work in progress. What is Roblox? Vaporwave is so weird. The skybox is so weird, though. Spook Festival lasts until Monday, right? Yep. I thought it would be today, but apparently not. Um, so there's some more options here. This is the old options UI. Hmm, kind of mid. Kind of mid, not a lot of options. This is the this is the new this is the new options menu. We can see music volume, sound effects volume, even UI volume. So wait, what? Oh, come on, bro. Why? Why? Right in the middle of the stream, bro. I'm just I'm just trying to have a live stream, bro. Right in the middle, bro. Why? Why? Genuinely, why? Why? Why does it have to be Doomsday right now? Holy. Y'all. Y'all, I'm just trying to have a live stream, bro. It must withstand 4 powerful disasters in order to survive the end of the world. Why, bro? Genuinely. Please. Can I just reset? Can I just reset, bro? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Who parked their boat here? Who parked their speedboat here, bro? Lowly low seated. Doomsday because it's the end of Spookfest. I thought it would be. I thought today was the end of Spookfest, but apparently it actually ends on Monday. I was wrong. So at least we still have this. I'm going to try to continue without Doomsday beating me to death. So here we have music volume, sound effects volume, and even UI volume, so... You hear that? Here, let me turn my volume up. Yeah, you probably can't hear that, but... No more of that. If you want to click on your shop... If you want to click on your shop with no sound effects, there you go. Camera shaking, of course, is an option. All of us need that. And controller vibration. Controller vibration. So anybody that's playing on console, maybe on VR. Anybody who's playing on console, maybe VR, can enable controller vibration. So that's cool. I never knew that existed. I never knew that was an option. Yo, chill. There's a super tsunami approaching the land, approximately 325 studs tall. Of course, very cool design. Reminds me of Socialize a bit. Very modern. Oh! Oh! Okay! Whew. That was close. What's Disaster 3 gonna be? Oh, Lava Flood. Heck no. Y'all, everybody get to high ground right now. Get to high ground! There's an extra disaster forming. Okay, so that's that. New options UI, of course, subject to change. Very cool design. You know, maybe I should get Roblox on my PlayStation, so... Maybe I should get Roblox on my PlayStation, so... Just to experience controller vibration. That sounds neat. Next one. Not coming anytime soon because I need to redo the data system still, but completionists, get ready for the future. A full compendium system. A replacement for disaster survival stats. Much more fleshed out, and a discovery system. So, you see this? All this? 1.1 thousand tsunami survivals. Anyway, yes, I have 83 Tartar survivals. Don't question it. Yes, I have 68 Doomsday survivals. Remove one. What is that? Why does that lava look kind of like acid? That looks, that looks like acid, bro. But you see all these survival stats right here. No more. You gotta be kidding me. Black hole? Black hole from Teapot. It's a black hole from the power of two. No way. Yo, it's a black hole. He's trying to hold off the rift. No way. No way, look. Black hole is cooking right now. But anyway, you see this? All these survival stats? No more of that. It is now this. It will now look like this. A full compendium system. Once you survive a disaster, it is going. Once you stupid. Once you survive a disaster, it is going to be unlocked in the compendium. So you can unlock disasters once you can unlock disasters, survive them, view their descriptions and stuff. Pretty cool. Looking forward to that. Skill debris. Track and explore your discovery completion progress here in Compendium. I still don't know if just one question. I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if mastery is still a thing here. I I doubt I doubt it is, but wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he just keeps mastery either. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. And right here, these are placeholder icons. So whoa, hey, buddy, who just died at the last second? Rest in peace. Oh, it's Oscar. He left. Never mind. Yay, I survived. I have 69 Doomsday survivals. That is so 2022. Placeholder icons. But see this? The old coins UI, the old survivals UI. That will now look like this. This is coins. Okay, well, it kicked me out. That's nice. Let's see if I can get back into the game here. Is my stream working? Okay, yeah, it's working. Will there be streaks? Thank you, thank you. Will there be streaks? Yes, so this is the streaks icon. This is gonna be the streaks icon placeholder, so these look cool. Maybe Billy's going to keep those. Maybe Billy's going to keep these because these look fire. I hope Billy keeps these. This looks like a placeholder with the black outline. So yeah, Billy is going to add survival streaks in TAU 2. Just an idea. You see these accessories. Wait. You see these accessories and effects, upgrades. Actually, I'll get to that later. I'll get to that later, okay? Oh yeah, don't forget to dislike and unsubscribe in the live chat. Thank you for reminding me, Gaster. Work in progress. UI is probably not going to be here in this exact spot, but just added stamina to Disaster Alley work in progress. Now sprinting would need to be much more strategic. Okay, so first of all, Disaster Alley, what is that supposed to mean? Well, so there can be two outcomes of this. One, Billy overwrites Tornado Alley Ultimate. Billy overwrites Tornado Alley Ultimate with all these updates, the game itself. Or two, he's going to model Disaster Alley after TAU and make it its own separate game. And TAU will be then called Disaster Alley Legacy Game. Yeah, here it is. 2 just added stamina. Now sprinting will need to be much more strategic. This could go so wrong. This could go so wrong. Imagine getting okay, shut up. Imagine getting chased by sabotagers and Weeping Angel and you're trying to outrun them. But your stamina just runs out and then they strike you to death. We're just feeding these trolls here. We're just feeding these trolls here. I'm not going to dive into too much detail, but there is going to be a way to increase your overall stamina, like your max stamina. That'll be very convenient. Rip infinite stamina lovers. We're cooked in not tornado. Disaster Ellie, not Tornado Ellie. People who keep their stamina on all the time. People who keep their sprint on all the time. Rest in peace. You're now limited by stamina. And here's a bunch of information from Billy here. Random stuff. No images for this slide, but it's going to work like this. If you're a new player, you automatically get placed into a beginner server until you get a certain amount of survivals. I haven't yet figured out what that is. Probably 100. 2, everyone else join the standard server. Inside standard servers, there will be a portal to a hardcore server, which is at 100 survival cap. Wait. Okay, I was wrong. I was wrong on this one. Until you get a certain amount of survivals. So people who are completely new to the game will get placed into a beginner server until they get a certain amount of survivals. I think either 5 or 10 survivals would work perfectly. 5 or 10. 5 or 10 would work perfectly. Probably 5. Probably 5. That would work perfect. 2, everyone... 2... Once you have progressed past the beginner server, you are able to join a standard server. Inside standard servers, there will be a portal to a hardcore server, which is obtainable through 100 survivals at this time. Subject to change, of course. Yep, hardcore servers. From what I read too, standard servers will wait. Actually, I'll get to that later, but you must have 100 survivals in order to gain access to the hardcore servers. This is also going to help prevent trolls in Tartarus too, since the minimum to experience it will be 100 survivals. So I'm gonna do Classic Airport. I'll do Classic Airport. You're welcome, but 100 survivals in order to gain access to Tartarus and Doomsday through the hardcore servers. Makes sense. So, like, the standard servers will be much easier than normal TAU. Then the hardcore servers will be much harder than standard TAU. Yes. Oh, what things you missed? Doomsday. There's a hardcore server. Yes. There's a hardcore server. Areas be more common. Definitely so. I read some of the suggestions. I read some of the suggestions under this message here. Someone someone suggested that sub game modes also be added to the hardcore servers. Billy mentioned Billy Billy responded with how that's a great idea, and like, he's probably going to write it down and stuff. When will this be available to play? Okay, so actually I'll get to that later. I'm sorry, I keep pushing everything off to later. I just have to get this off. Okay, next one right here. Ask if the lobby will receive changes. Billy says, quote, getting rid of the fan art area and replacing that. The lobby itself, as of right now, is like, will probably put more in it. This is the one thing I do not agree with. This is the one thing I do not agree with. I love the fan art area. I love the fan art area. Getting rid of the fan art area? Bro. I love getting to see the fan art area. I wish there was more fan art. I wish there was more fan art. I wish anyone could just submit fan art and have theirs on the wall. But hey, anything here is subject to change, so he might change his mind later. But I'm really just against this part. I hope he doesn't remove that. And replacing that, so it'll be replaced. Who knows by what, but getting replaced. Beg diamond. Okay, don't beg. Don't beg. I already said. I would choose Classic Airport. The lobby itself, as of right now, they'll probably put more in it. I agree. I agree. The lobby has been here since day one. Not many changes to it. Only real change to the lobby was um freaking airport. I'm blind, I'm sorry. Classic airport. Only real changes to the lobby were the private server mechanics, the whole private server room, and the monthly leaderboard. That's really it. Hey, it's the 3008 Foggy Day theme. Probably put more in it. So yeah, I agree with this part, but getting rid of the fan art, man. Let's see if I can absolutely. Whoa! Yo! 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 Huh! What is happening? Yo! Yo, hey, chill. Chill! Chill! Hey! Woohoo! Holy crap. Oh! Oh no! What just happened? What just happened? What the heck? I saw a car fall out the void. Yeah, that was me. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. I can believe I can fall and die. Stupid worker. Stupid worker. Um, let me turn that off. Continuing with the leaks here. So yeah, that's the lobby part. Next, I think I will likely make a compass, but once I redo the shop and overhaul the current accessories, effects, upgrades, all of that is going to be revisited and put into a whole new data structure. The OG one is terrible. So he's going to rehaul, or he's going to redo the shop and overhaul the current accessories, effects, upgrades. Now, this is one thing I was going to get to earlier. I believe Diamond could shower right now. I believe you could shower right now. This is one thing I was going to get to earlier. He's going to overhaul the current accessories, effects, upgrades. All of those are going to be revisited and put into a whole new data structure. Now, this is where the survival streaks come in, because my idea is that these accessories, effects, and upgrades, I think these should be obtainable through the any survival streak milestones. So for example, let's see one of these upgrades. For example, Shelter Finder, obtainable through a certain amount of survival. Obtainable through a certain amount of survivals in your current streak. So like if you get to like the survival streak of 100, you can purchase the Shelter Finder with the survivals in your streak. Now, with this idea, coins I'm not sure how coins would have any use anymore, but I'm sure there would be some sort of idea. I'm sure there would be some sort of way to implement that. But yeah, that's my idea. Accessories, effects, upgrades should be obtainable through survival streaks. Next one. The game is going to shift away from coils being a meta. That's one of the fundamental issues. I now as much as coils are so useful to me, I agree with this because if you're a new player, see, that's the whole reason the new coil was added in one of the updates. Because if you're a new player and there's a tsunami, how and you see all these mythicals, you see all these mythicals getting on top of skyscrapers in like 3 seconds using their elite coils. Meanwhile, you're stuck with this free coil and you're about to get swept away by this tsunami. How is that fair? Coils are very pay to win. Coils are very pay to win. Like it's just unfair. It's just unfair. I think that's I think that's going to be I think that I think that just explains itself. You can see why the idea of coils would be just unfair. Double trouble. Double trouble. Let's see if we completely destroy the map this time using these cars. Holy. Yo. Yo. Hey. Hey. Hey, wait a minute. Hold up. Yo. What is happening? Yo. What did we do? What did we do? The whole building is sideways. What is going on? These these buildings are so goofy. Bro, I can't even use these cars. I can't even use these cars. They're so slippery, bro. But soup on my wheels! How did we remove the concrete off the ground? Hector caused an earthquake. Okay. Okay, bro. I just fried Hector. I just fried Hector. Roasted. So yeah, coils are getting removed. Most likely. Next, I'm probably going to remove Skirmish. I have something better in the future planned. Skirmish won't go through until then, and so Skirmish is getting removed. Skirmish is getting removed. I have something better in the future planned. So Skirmish is getting removed and revised somehow. I love Skirmish. I love Skirmish. I hate that it's getting removed, but at the same time, like people killing you while you're AFK and stuff. Yeah, I just don't like that, but Skirmish is getting removed and revised. Skirmish won't go through until then. Rest in peace, Skirmish. Skirmish rework? Question mark? Hopefully so. I hope Skirmish doesn't get removed entirely. It's definitely not, but I just I just like Skirmish. It's it's fun. It's fun racing around the map, trying to find the best weapons you can find, like finding 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 an Illumina is like finding a blood moon fragment. You just you just get some sort of satisfaction from it. And I just love going on mass killing sprees with my Illuminas, killing everybody I see. That's so fun. I ho- but yeah, I hope it doesn't get entirely removed. Also, I'm going to replace the forecast UI with a new one meant for the disaster game. This is going to be the new forecast UI once I get around to it. This is from the disaster game, so let's expand this a bit. Let's go ahead and expand this image. Diamond, will I talk about some during Atomic's Halloween party stream? That's a great idea. Wait, does it does Atomic have Discord? Does Atomic have Discord? Does Atomic have Discord? If so, I can Whoa! Hold up! What? What just happened? What just happened? Hey! Who did that? Bro, Hector, you gotta chill with these earthquakes, man. Stop jumping. You don't know? Could you could you ask Atomic if he has a Discord? If so, we can totally make that work. Oh, oh, yo, let me taste new. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. On the live stream too, bro. Shut up. Shut up with your freaky. Ooh, my car is breakdancing or something. Yo, wait. Oh, what is it going? Yo, these cars are so slippery. But oh no, oh no, oh no. Hey, 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 hey! Wait, what is going on? Bro, what was that? What was that, bro? What was that supposed to be, bro? Going back to the, he might be streaming, Bendy, hold up, okay. You do that. Going back to the, leaks here. This is gonna be the new forecast UI from the disaster game. News. Um, not sure what any, not sure what any of these icons mean. Yeah, I'm really not sure what any of this means. Lorem ipsum doris sit. Such inspiring words. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. So there's a countdown until the disaster. There's a countdown until the disaster spawns. So we'll actually get we'll actually get to see how much time we have left before the disaster spawns, so we can go around collecting loot and stuff. No, I'm not sure what. And Diamond, don't you think? Billy has another language. Don't you think we don't you think we can use Google Translate? Nah, I don't know what it means, but I've seen that phrase before. It's just a placeholder. It's just a placeholder phrase. Don't worry about it. Doesn't mean anything. It's just a placeholder. Wait a minute. Is this the survivors and is this the alive and are these the alive and dead icons now? So you see these? This is for the survivors. This is for the people who died in the round. I think that's what this is. Definitely. Definitely what this is. Definitely what this is right here. This is the alive. This is the survivors. This is the dead. This is the amount of time we have until the disaster. This is the alive and dead. I don't know what this is. This might be the newspaper. I have no idea what this is. No idea what this is. No idea what this is. Okay. This is probably the option to this is probably the option to disable the um this is probably the option to disable the forecast UI. That's pretty convenient actually. Chomp NATO. Anyways, can we oof Diamond with car? Absolutely not. You may not oof me with car. That is bad. Oofing people with car is bad. You can oof Hector with car, just don't oof me. That's bad. Oof Hector, that's good. And oof Dust Lover. Of course. Who fling me? Who? I wonder how. Holy crap. Yo. Yo. Yo, my car is tweaking! My car's tweaking! Hector, stop causing earthquakes! Stop jumping! You're causing earthquakes! Oh no, Hector jumped! Hector jumped, oh no! Ow. Why am I kissing the shark? Yo. I'm joking, don't clip that. Ow. Okay, bro. I can't even get back on. I can't even get on the road, bro. I can't get on the road. I can't get on the road. Oh, well, now it's destroyed. I've had this dream where Billy sponsors TAU during an event. Now it's real. TAU is actually number one on the sponsor section right now. So W. Oh, and we're dead. Okay. Okay, so for those joining in who don't know yet, I'm showing a bunch of leaks Billy showed for Disaster Rally. Shut up, Clanker. I'm showing a bunch of leaks Billy released for Disaster Rally. This is the new forecast UI. Kinda plain, but at the same time, just makes me curious. Just makes me curious. Okay, and we have this whole blank slide here. Moving on. Going to redo this dreadful UI as well. This dreadful EAS UI as well. Okay, so not only is he going to redo the EAS UI here, let's take a look at this. This is the new Interact UI. So these loot items around the map are much easier to distinguish with the gold glow around them. So that's very nice, actually. This looks very cool. Makes it much easier to distinguish when when you're walking around the map.